The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are 8.5-point favorites over the Saskatchewan Roughriders on Saturday when they host their prairie rivals in the annual Banjo Bowl. The Riders won the Labor Day Classic in upset fashion in overtime. Though the Bombers are stinking mad about the headbutt Zach Collaros took from Riders defensive end Pete Robertson. Will Winnipeg exact some revenge?
Winnipeg is going to exact revenge and then some on Saturday. I picked the Riders not only to cover a touchdown spread last week, but to win the Labor Day Classic. I am just as confident in this pick this week. Winnipeg is going to win this game, and it's not going to be close. I think it could be 10 points. I think it could be 15 points. I think it could be 20 points or even more. If you're interested in alternate spreads, by the way, I think this would be a good week to take Winnipeg by even more than the 8.5 points they're favored by. Zach Collaros is as angry as I've seen him in his time in Winnipeg, and the rest of the unit, I think, is feeling the same way. The Riders had an emotional victory. It was an earned victory. It was a great victory last week at home. They're going to get stomped this week. I'm taking the Bombers by a bundle.
The home teams dominate this back-to-back series between the Riders and the Bombers, and it's going to be the same thing again, right? The Riders got a close victory last week. Nobody responds better to a off game than Winnipeg in the CFL right now. They're going to come out fired up. They're going to come out with a little something to prove and a little animosity because of that headbutt, and I think they are going to wipe the floor with Saskatchewan. Last year's game, the loss, Saskatchewan can claim, oh no, it didn't really count because of that stomach bug that had them, quote, coming out of both ends in the locker room before games. Just wanted to bring that one back up. Got to bring it back up. I think the Riders should probably call in sick ahead of this game again because they're not going to want to be on the field with what the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are going to do to them.
Dude, I just barfed in my mouth. Zach Collaros is motivated. I would take his prop over. And as always, you can go to 3downnation.com, click on our odds page, and please bet that way to support the site. The Bombers are going to cover. I love what Hodge said about the alternate spread. All signs point to Winnipeg, who probably should have won last week in Mosaic Stadium, but they'll do it at home at IG Field.
And do so responsibly if you bet with us, please.